Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to See Mindy Mom. Today I thought I would share with you guys just a little bit about my own YouTube journey, tell you when I started my channel, how I started my channel, things that I wish I had known, things that I have learned, and of course the real question that a lot of people want to know is, do I make money, and if so, how much? So stay tuned. I want to start off by saying that I am not an expert and this is not my primary job, YouTubing. I am very much an amateur YouTuber with a small channel at the time that I'm filming this, and I have no reason to believe that I'm ever going to be a big gigantic channel or that this is ever going to be a full-time job for me. I mean, I guess anything is possible, but at this time, I would just consider myself somebody who does this for fun, but this is not something that I need to become a full-time job, and I do make a little bit of money right now, and we'll talk more about that later, but it's not something that we are dependent upon for our income. So just keep that in mind, that I am not an expert. This is not my profession. I just wanted to share some of my thoughts and experiences about this because maybe it would encourage somebody else out there who is thinking about starting a channel, and I kind of feel like if I can do it, anybody can do it. But these are just the thoughts and feelings and opinions and experiences of very much a YouTube amateur. And let me tell you, it's different for everybody. I started my YouTube channel in June of 2018. It is March of 2020 whenever I am making this video. And when I started back in June of 2018, it was right after we had moved to a new city and I had decided that I was going to give up my full-time job as a high school choral director and be more of like a stay-at-home mom. And I just felt like starting a YouTube channel would help me cope a little bit with the disappointment of giving up my full-time job, and that it would give me a creative outlet. Others have told me before that I am articulate. I don't know about that. I just know that I like to talk and that I can talk about almost anything. So I just decided that, you know what, I'm gonna try this. I had been watching YouTube for a while, and I had been working the Weight Watchers program, and I was watching Weight Watchers YouTubers, and that kind of segued into watching some daily vloggers. And that really opened me up to the idea that there's this whole platform where you can make a brand for yourself, you can make a channel for yourself, and people are talking about all kinds of things on here. I actually learned a lot about how to start a YouTube channel from YouTube. I watched some different channels and some different videos about how to open a YouTube account, how to actually create an account, how to edit videos, how to make thumbnails, different pointers, and how to grow your subscriber base, different do's and don'ts. I think one of the channels that I watched a lot in the beginning when I was really contemplating starting a channel was called Video Influencers. I'll be sure to link that channel up here for you guys if you want to go and visit that. But I really learned how to start a YouTube channel by watching YouTube videos. And at the beginning, I was just trying to put out as many videos as possible, put out as much content as possible. It's very difficult to get started, especially in the beginning. If you don't have help from other YouTubers or you don't have somebody giving you shout outs, it's really difficult to grow your channel. And that is a mistake that I made in the beginning. I was watching all of these channels, but I was never leaving comments for them. I mean, before I started my channel, I was watching all of these channels. I was, really enjoying their content, and knowing what I know now, I wish that I had gone ahead and engaged with some of those creators, especially the ones that I watched consistently, because that would have given me a community to go to whenever I was just starting out my channel. And I would have had people that would have known me whenever I started, as opposed to this person who just showed up on the scene. Even though I've been on the scene, they just didn't know because I wasn't leaving them any nice, kind comments and engaging with them in their comment section. Now, one thing that I did not do and that I don't recommend whenever you are starting a channel is to try to promote your own channel in other people's comment section. I feel like that's just not courteous. Now, I think it's okay, again, to engage with their content, but I was not promoting myself, so to speak, in their comment sections. I'll show you in a minute when I go into my YouTube dashboard, but you can actually see when people are leaving comments. You can go and visit their page, and if they have a channel, it will show you, where that is. And so sometimes you can get discovered that way, but you want your interactions with those people to be genuine. Because one of the things that really helped me in growing my channel early on were some channels that eventually found my content and started to give me a shout out on their own channel. And some of these channels were smaller as well. Maybe there were channels that had a few hundred subscribers and I only had, 72. But them starting to notice my channel and say, hey, I've been interacting with this person, I've been watching this person's videos, she's worth watching. That really kind of helped me in the beginning. Because when you're a very small channel, and especially before you're monetized, I think it's difficult to get your videos out there because they're not going to be the suggested videos. You know what I mean? That YouTube is suggesting to other YouTubers. They're not monetized yet and YouTube's not going to make any money. So it can get really difficult to get noticed. And you really have to start engaging with other YouTubers. But like I said, it's kind of a fine line. You want to engage in a genuine way in their content and not seem pushy in promoting your own channel on their channel. That's just not cool. I think it took me about a month at least to reach 100 subscribers. I remember being so excited because I made it to 100 subscribers before my birthday, which is in July. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's 100 people out there, that are watching, they're subscribed to my channel. And look, my videos are starting to get more views and stuff. I was just so excited. And then after that, there were other YouTubers who took notice, who were kind enough to give me some shout outs, help me grow my subscriber base, and I started to get invited to collabs. And that was the real turning point for my channel. I went about 6 months trying to work up to that 1,000 subscriber threshold. And what put me over the hump, so to speak, was a collab that I was invited to with lots of other WW YouTubers. And not only did I surpass that 1,000 subscriber threshold with that collab, I picked up another 1,000 subscribers or so. Now, the reason a lot of people want to make it to that 1,000 subscriber threshold is because that is half of the requirement for YouTube to monetize your channel, for us to apply for YouTube to monetize our channel. The other half of the threshold, at least at the time that I'm filming this, is that you have to hit 4,000 watch hours cumulatively within a 12-month period. So not only do you have to reach that 1,000 subscriber threshold, you have to have 4,000 watch hours cumulatively. So there are some people who get to that 1,000 subscriber threshold real fast. Like maybe they've got really good social media platforms where they're able to, encourage people to go and subscribe to their channel. But if they're not putting out a lot of content or people aren't watching the content, it's going to be much harder for them to make it to that second threshold of 4,000 watch hours. One question I get a lot too is what kind of equipment I use to film. I just film everything on my iPhone. And it's March right now, and in November I upgraded to an iPhone 11, and so that's what I film on right now. But before then, so basically for the first year and a half of my channel, I was filming on an iPhone 6. And then I just pull the footage for my videos into my computer and I edit everything on iMovie. I also use a website called Canva to make all of my thumbnails. That's how I make the little picture that you see that kind of previews the video. I don't have any other special equipment. I don't have any special lights. I'm sitting in front of a window, a big window, because I think natural light is really the best if we can find it. I have a tripod, like a little bitty tripod that my phone is sitting on right now that I ordered on Amazon back when I started my channel a year and a half ago. I'll try to put that in my Amazon store, which is in the description box. And then the only other equipment I have that I think is special, so to speak, is a mount for my car. I have, as of now, 6,889 subscribers, so I'm creeping up on 7,000, and I was able to get there using just my phone, some tripods that I bought on Amazon, a basic lighting that I can find from around my house, and not really with a plan, just making the videos that I want to make. So I feel like if I can do that, anybody can do it, right? I feel like it also supports something else I feel strongly about when it comes to YouTube, and that is that content is king. I feel like people want to see real, genuine people on YouTube, and I feel like they want content that is, entertaining or useful. So I really don't think you have to have super expensive equipment. If you've got a phone, I feel like you can have a YouTube channel. I mean, I guess you could say I have a nice computer, but I feel like I don't have a lot of special equipment, and I haven't really purchased anything super expensive or special that I wouldn't already have. I mean, I would have a computer because I need that for my other work. I would have a phone because most of us have phones these days, and I've been able to make my videos just using those things. If you are just starting out, I would want you to take away two things from that video. And that is to, number one, be yourself. Because like I said, I think people want real, genuine people here. And I also think that if you're trying to be somebody you're not just for the sake of getting views or getting subscribers, eventually that's going to become really tedious, and it's going to become very difficult to continue down that path. Even if it means that you have a slower start, like I did, I feel like it's much easier for me in the long run because the people who have been ultimately drawn to my channel are really drawn to the real me, and I don't have to pretend to be somebody that I'm not. Secondly, comparison is the thief of joy. I've said that about many other things. I have had to say that to myself multiple times. I feel like growth on YouTube is very difficult to chart in a consistent manner from person to person. Everybody's growth and everybody's journey on their channel is just gonna look so different. For instance, it took me 9 months to make it to 1,000 subscribers. I know creators that just started last fall that already have almost as many subscribers as I have on my channel, or will surpass me very soon. Sometimes there might be, good reasons for that, and maybe we can examine the things that we're doing and saying in our demeanor on our own channel. But sometimes it's because people's videos, for whatever reason, are getting picked up by the magical YouTube algorithm, and they're getting suggested more across their platform to other users. And when their views are higher and they continue having good views, YouTube's going to keep suggesting those videos to other people, because YouTube's going to make money whenever more people are watching more videos, if that makes sense. So you have to be careful to try not to expect the same thing to happen with your channel that you saw happen with somebody else's that you watch. And just remember that even if you're not growing as quickly as you want to, and maybe even if you aren't getting the views that you want, there's probably somebody out there that wishes they were in your position, with the same number of subscribers that you have and with the same views that you're getting on your videos. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to jump into my computer using Screencast, and I'm going to give you a little virtual tour of my dashboard, which is basically an overview of my channel for me, the creator. So here I am on my channel homepage. If you go to YouTube and you visit the homepage of any channel, this is what you see. But since I am the creator for this page, I have this little button right here that says YouTube Studio. So we're going to go into that now, and I can visit this because I am the creator, and this is my dashboard of my particular YouTube channel. And my dashboard has just a lot of information at a glance. I really like this little thing right here where it shows you your latest upload, and it just gives you some quick stats. For instance, it will show you how it is performing compared to your average performance on your videos. This one obviously is not performing super well. I'm not surprised because it's a recipe share video, and those for some reason don't seem to do as well on my channel as other videos. And you can go to your specific analytics for this video if you want more information. You can see the comments that are being left on it, but that's kind of information at a glance. I can also see my latest community post. Over here, they usually put some information for creators on how we can make our channels better. I actually have one of those articles open up here. And this is what I was talking about before, you guys. It will show me recent subscribers, and it will sort them in this little spot by the number of subscribers they have. So this is a way that I have discovered some other YouTubers, and I can go and visit their channels and see if I want to watch them or subscribe to them, or see if they're producing content like mine, and if it's somebody I might want to collab with or something like that. So that's a really good tool, I think, as well. And over here, I can go to videos, and I can see all of my videos that I have posted on the history of my channel. If I want to, I can go in and edit the settings of these videos. I can edit the thumbnail, or what's in the description box, or the end screens, or add iCards to them. I can see that monetization is on, what the status is. Whenever I schedule videos, it would say public here. It would say scheduled instead. When they posted, how many views they have, how many comments they have, the percentage of likes versus dislikes, so on and so forth. And this is actually one of my favorite amenities of the dashboard, and that, or of the studio, and that is this comment section. This shows me all of my comments on all of my videos. So in order to respond to comments, I don't have to visit each video individually and respond to the comments that are in that section. I can just come to this spot on my dashboard, and I can respond to you guys. And this is a mixture of all of the videos. So see, some of these are comments that were left on that video where I talked about what Built Bar is doing to me. Some of them are left on videos that are older or that are newer, and I can respond to those all at once instead of having to visit the individual pages for each of those individual videos. I do try to read all of your comments. I try to leave a little heart on there to let you guys know that I've read it. I try to respond to as many as I can. As my channel gets bigger, it's just more difficult for me to respond to all of them, but I do try to read them and let you guys know that I read them as well, and I appreciate that so much. So here's the page, analytics, that everybody likes to look at. And When I go there, there's just an overview. The default is set to the last 28 days. As I said, I'm filming this on March 18th of 2020, and so this is going to show me the 28-day period from February 19th to March 17th. It's going to show me my views during that time, how many subscribers I've picked up, what my estimated revenue was during that time. So for the sake of just information, let's look at how I'm doing in this particular month. Like I said, it's March 18th. We're a little more than halfway through the month. It shows this is my views, my watch time, my subscribers that I've picked up during that amount of time, and my estimated revenue. Now, this is never quite up to date. For instance, this is the estimated revenue for the month of March as of March 16th. They are always a couple days behind on this, which is fine. We don't usually get paid, or at least I don't get paid until the middle of the following month. You have to reach a $100 threshold in order for them to go ahead and send money to whatever account you told them to send it to. So there have been some months where I didn't meet that threshold and I had to wait until the next month to receive payment. But right now it looks like I'm on track to possibly hit over $400 for the month of March. And that would be the most I have ever made in a single month on YouTube. So you can see in February, I made $302.19. In January, I made $245.71. In the entire year of 2019, the entire year, so I was monetized in January, and through December of 2019, this was my total revenue, $1,278.84, which all sounds like a lot of money, but whenever you think about the amount of time that you put into making videos, editing videos, making the thumbnails, responding to comments, so on and so forth, you can see that if I weren't doing this for the fun of it, my hourly wage would probably make it less than ideal as a form of income. But I'm not going to be upset about bringing in a couple $100 a month in revenue. I'm really pleased with that. I do try to do some giveaways. You guys know that I give away some Amazon gift cards from time to time, and the money for that comes from, these earnings that I make on this channel. And my goal moving forward is to make enough money that I can cover most of my children's activities. They want to take piano lessons, they want to take, play soccer and go to camps and stuff in the summer. And so I'm trying to earn enough money to help offset the cost of those experiences for them. But that just gives you a little insight into how this is working for me. And as I said before, you can't depend on that being the way it would work for you or for somebody else, because YouTube just looks so different from channel to channel and person to person. For instance, a lot of people think that having a whole bunch of subscribers means that you are going to make a lot of money. But once you meet that subscriber threshold, the number of subscribers you have doesn't determine the amount of money that you earn on YouTube. It's the amount of views that your videos are getting, how many people are clicking the ads, what those ads are for, what the advertiser paid. I mean, I don't know all the ins and outs of the exact formula for what we earn, but really watch time and views are a much better indicator I have found for me in what my channel is earning. I think people forget, because they're seeking all these subscribers, which is great. That does get your content in front of a large base of people, but we still have to make content that they want to watch. People have to still watch the content that we're making, or else we can't see this number go up. Hopefully that makes sense. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is the analytics page for a specific video. So this is a video that I posted about a week ago, and this is the page that gives me the numbers just for this video, not for my channel as a whole. And one of the things I love is this graph here. This gray area, or the average number of views my videos get just on a typical average basis. This is how my videos would perform. And this blue line is how this video performed. And I can see how it performed and how it compared to the average number of views that my videos are getting on any given day or any given time period. And I don't know, I just really think that's neat. This also tells me exactly how much this particular video brought in revenue. This one, it was $14.12. So you can see that this video has almost 2.7 thousand views, and it brought in a little over $14. So it's not like each of these videos that I'm making, at least at the point that I'm at now, is making me, hundreds of dollars. If I wanted to go and show you a video that has performed really well, I'll show you the video that has the most views I've ever gotten on any video. And this is just a typical what I eat in a day video on purple. I don't know why it took off. Maybe because they had just introduced the purple plan and there wasn't a lot of content out there, but views beget views. And once YouTube sees that a video is taking off, it's more likely that they're going to be suggesting it to people because they want to get it in front of an audience if it's popular and it's going to get watched. So here are the analytics for this video. You can see that it has 23.8 views, and you can barely even see that gray line down there on how my videos usually perform. That just shows you how viral this video was in my world, and this particular video to date has brought in around $250. So that just gives you some ideas into how crazy this world can get, and further proves the point that it can be kind of difficult to predict, I feel. Okay, you guys, that's what I have for you. I hope that that was entertaining or interesting or useful or helpful to somebody out there. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I'll check in again very soon. Bye.